aka Geeks.
What's up, everybody? It's Lynn with aka Geeks. Trying something a little different. I'm recording this off of my phone, so please excuse this if it looks a little grainy or worse or what have you. Hoping you guys are doing all right. Figured I'd come at you with a haul that I recently did. Over the weekend we went to a flea market, and our local retro gaming place, Play and Trade, that we had closed down. So I'm recording this. It is the 30th. They closed down on Sunday, which was the last day. Unfortunately, everybody who worked there was really sweet, very nice group of people. You would have missed them, but they could not renew their lease for some reason. So I lose my retro place. So now I'm stuck trying to get a collection of original Xbox games through eBay. Unless anybody else can recommend a retro place, even if they have a website and they're reasonable, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to check them out. So I'm going to show you what I picked up. First thing I'm going to do is grab the stuff that I found at the flea market, which we did this Saturday. And we found this one little flea market store. And the first thing they did, they gave the kids some free stuff. And it seems like every store we went in, the kids got some free stuff. But there was a guy there who we got some Pokemon cards from him, and I forgot what we had picked up. I found a Hulk Pop, original Hulk Pop. But he had some video games there, some PS2, some 360, some big stuff for batch. And I looked at it, and I saw about 3 games that I wanted. And he goes, "Is there anything else you're interested?" I said, "No, there's a couple more, but this is pretty much all. How much for these?" "Well, pick up 3 more, and I'll give you the batch for $5. So I picked up another 3 to be reasonable. So that's a total 6 for $5 at this point. And he ended up pulling a whole nother stack of games and threw them right on there and said, "Take them all." And so I thought it was cool. Some I already own, some I don't. Let's get that started. First thing I got was Perfect Dark for the 360. Perfect Dark Zero. I already own this game. The disc, it's in okay shape. It is playable. That's the thing. Most of the stuff that he's bought from people who've not paid their storage fees, so they sold those units. So up next on PlayStation 2 we have NFL Street, and at first he was like, "Oh yeah, just keep in mind these are demos, it's like in CD cases." And I said, "No, these are full games. This needs a good cleaning, but besides that, hey, this is one of both of these he threw in after the fact." So then I found this. I don't have any need or use for it because I don't have Rock Band for the PlayStation 2. So, but this is another one that he threw in there. But this is Rock Band for PS2, and another one that I'm gonna need to buff out because it's got a few things. This is one of the ones I did pick up though. It's ESPN NBA Tonight on PS2. And the only reason I got this is it looks like it was a pristine copy, and it was complete. It was actually one of the black discs. So it's got a couple fingerprints on it, as you can see. So I'm gonna clean this as well, and then it doesn't hurt to have a weird game on your PS2. This next one is the oddball, and the only reason I got it is because of the oddball. But it's 7 World Poker Tour. That's another one that was complete and into the original case, and it looks like it's got a little scuffing as far as you can see from the reflection I'm trying to get off of the screen. It needs a good cleaning and what have you. But luckily I have a PS3 that plays PS2 games, so I'll be able to check to see if these works. This one I like to think I have, but it's another one he threw in there. It's MLB The Show 07. reason why I think I have this, because any MLB show with a Met on the cover, I have a tendency to get, even though I'm not big on the actual game series itself. Now, this is the first of 2 360 games that I got, and both of these, one of these I have, the other I do not. So the first one, obviously, NASCAR 08. I don't have any NASCAR, but it was complete, and the 360 game is not in bad shape at all, so it was a nice find. This was one of the ones out of both of these. The 360 ones are the 2 out of the 6 that I had picked for myself. So my third copy is Major League Baseball 2K6. This I have, so it ends up being an extra copy, but it has a case where it doesn't grip. Sorry for the dog. So I'm gonna have to see if I can replace that. But casing needs a little cleaning here to get some of the glue off of it and what have you. But it's one of the ones I picked just because it was a 360. Then he had an original Xbox game, which I did not have, which is surprising. But it's Rapala Pro Fishing. Now it's got an original EB Games cover, but it's just a disc itself because it's in a PlayStation 2 disc holder. Luckily, I have extra original Xbox game cases, so I'll be able to swap that out. Hopefully, I can find the box art and the guide and the manual for it. Even if I just find the box art, I'm okay with that. But that's another one that I had, so that's 4 that I had picked. Up next is we got some PS3 games. The next one is UFC Undisputed 3. For some reason, this did not have the artwork, but it's pretty decent. Not too bad. I think this was the other one that I had chosen as. This is my 5th one, and this last one is the other one that I had chosen, which is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I have on 360, but it was on PS3. Needs a little wipe down, but other than that, not too bad. And then we're down to 2. We have MLB 12, the show. This he threw in, and then he threw in Madden 11, which I have no problem. There's no point in trading those in for anything because at this point they're worthless. So that was my haul from the Flea Market. Now from that we go to what I had gotten on the last day at Play and Trade. Now one of the games that I picked up was Bionicle, and it's because I thought I didn't have it, but when I got home after checking it, it seems like I did have it, so it ended up going to my son, who now has a copy. So, but up first we have American Chopper. Complete. So, not too bad. Never played the American Chopper game. I actually picked up watching the show about 2 years ago I think the last thing I remember watching was it was right before the feud between Junior and Father. And of course, with that, picked up American Chopper 2. Now, all the original Xbox games at the Play and Trade were 50% off, and they were also buy 2 get 1 free. So these were each $2.99. Yeah, $2.99 each. So after the 50% off and what have you, then I ended up getting James Cameron's Dark Angel. I know it's not great, but hell, it's complete, it's clean, it's nice. I'm not going to complain. This next one, it's not complete, and yeah, it has a history of not being that great, but it's Drake of the 99 Dragons. I think for a while it was one of the most worst reviewed games on X-Played back in the G4 days, until Aquaman and Superman. But hey, never had it. Has a cartoony art style, so I can't complain, and it's one more off my list to get. This next one now I own. This is my third copy, and you'll see why. When Fable came out, I had gotten it when it first came out, so I had my original copy. About a couple weeks ago, I picked up the Lost Chapters, which is just the first game with some extra content. Then I figured I had to have it one more time, but I found a limited edition version of Fable, which comes with a bonus DVD, and it was only sold at EB Games, this version. And yes, it's complete, and the DVD itself looks as pristine as can be. So though I have the actual game itself, this one was $7.99, but 50% off, it's almost $4. And then I think, to be honest, because of other stuff we picked up, this one ended up being free. Is how she separated it. So Fable limited edition, not a bad score. Up next, not a great game in the collection. I will have my personal opinion on it when I play it, but we have New Legends, and I actually swapped out the cover because, as everybody knows, this has a reversible cover. I went with this one because it looks a little bit more decent in comparison to the first one. It has both the male and female leads side by side. This has a little bit more work, but never played it, but it seems a little interesting. The next one came out towards the end of the original Xbox's life, and that's Peter Jackson's King Kong. Also not complete, of course, but you can see the cases are clean and what have you, and I'm not going to complain because I have this on 360. As a matter of fact, I don't even have this on 360 because I remember borrowing this on 360, popping the achievements, giving it back, never personally owned the 360 version, but I have the original Xbox One now, so in time, when I start to dwindle down some of my 360 collections, ones that I'm missing, I'm pretty sure I'll end up having it again. Next one is Special Forces Nemesis Strike. It's a shooter. It's complete. It's pristine. I've never played it, but it also has two characters that you get to play with, and you can play either stealthy or straight out guns a-blazing. This one I loved. I'm so happy to have back, and I'm happy to see that it's complete because my original one I didn't have complete, and it's Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I love this one because of the split. You get to either choose to be on Tony Hawk's group or Bam Margera's group. Of course, I'm a big fan of Bam Margera, so I would always side with him, and I will do so again when I start playing again. So it'd be interesting. I have the first one, but I was more. I think Thug 2 was the game that I played the most out of any of the Tony Hawk games, just because of the Team Hawk versus Team Bam dynamic. Next one is a sports game. It's from the XSN Sports Network. It's the NHL Rivals 2004, and I think this was the first year that they did Xbox Live, of course, because that was when it was the initial run. And as you can see, it even has the original Microsoft XSN Sports pamphlet inside it. It told you what other sports under the lineup XSN had. And it actually came from a CD warehouse. But once again, it's pretty much a pristine disc as well. And the fact that it was complete, I'm not going to complain. Gonna miss them, I really am. That's it for my original Xbox games. This last game is a 360 game, and it doesn't have the manual, but it's Phantasy Star Universe. Now, I don't remember, because it's been a while. I know this is a one-player game, but it had online functionality where you could play with other people up to 12 or 16 people. I don't remember if it was important to be online. Like, you can finish the whole thing, just play it by yourself. But Phantasy Star Online was a great game on any of the Sega consoles. This was the first one on 360, so also another one that I get to notch off my 360 collection, because I didn't have this one either, surprisingly. But the last thing that they gave me, I can't pull out because I have to. It has Velcro and it's actually strapped down for the moment. They gave me one of their really hard signs, and it was for the 360 section of games that they had above on this wood mantle. So I had asked them if they were going to get rid of it, or can I have the sign. There was a couple others that I would have loved to have had, but that's the only one that they had right then and there. They didn't have an original Xbox one because the original Xbox games were on racks in the middle of the store area. So, but that's my recent haul of video games from both the Flea Market and Play and Trade's last day of sales. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed getting them. Like I said, if you have any suggestions of where I can go for any old school Xbox games, please hit me up in the comments below. Don't forget to follow our podcast. Hey, follow us on Facebook. Let me know what you think, and send me messages if anything. As always, until next time, catch you on the dark side.
aka Geeks.